Hi, this is Rachel coming to you with this week's Sparkle of Shabbat. And this week is part 2 of 2 about how you might have faith and not realize it. And I wanted to share some, again, food for thought like I did last week, because I think, especially with everything going on right now for the Jewish people, that we might possibly suffer from what they call imposter syndrome, where you think, I can't possibly do that, or if I'm acting like that, people will think I'm a fraud, or if I stand up for that, or if I support that, do I really believe it? Am I really prepared for that? And is it really true, or will people just think that I'm faking it? So, and I also want to remind you about a concept we've talked about in the past called the Pintele Yid, which is the divine spark of godliness that's inside of each of us. So, into my thought for this week, and that is, if you find yourself very focused in your soul when you do certain things like meditation, like yoga, like doing social action, helping the poor, helping the needy. If you find things like that are particularly meaningful to you, or anything that you're doing that's particularly meaningful to you, when you're hiking in nature, when you're sharing love with family and friends, maybe you're cooking, maybe you're donating things, or visiting the sick, or helping out a friend. All these different things that we're doing that give us a sense of meaning and of purpose really might be our Pintele Yid, our divine spark within each of us as Jews, speaking to us. And it really might be our faith that we are activating. And so it might be easy to look at other people and think, oh, this person's more learned than I am, or this person is more observant than I am, in one way or the other. And the truth is that we are all Jews, and a Jew is a Jew is a Jew. And if we feel that our Pintele Yid gets stirred up, our soul gets stirred up from doing certain things, acts of kindness, whatever they may be, that really might be our true faith shining through. And I would say a couple of things. First of all, we need all of our faith at this particular moment in our Jewish history. We need as much faith, as many prayers, as many acts of kindness as possible. And don't think that because you feel your faith in other areas that don't seem as directly related to Judaism, that it's not your Jewish soul speaking up. Or better stated, instead of using a double negative, I believe it is your Jewish soul that you're leaning into, and that your soul is activated when you are doing these special things. And I would say pay attention, lean into it, explore it, be curious. Why do I have these good feelings when I do certain things? And what can I learn more about that from a Jewish perspective? Some of these things might not seem obviously Jewish, and maybe there's learning and focus and beauty that we can find there. But most importantly, we need all of us, and none of us should ever feel like an imposter, or that we are not good enough, or that we are less than. And we should really lean into those special soul moments, maintain our curiosity, and to remember that we are all pieces in this critical puzzle at this critical moment in our Jewish history. So I wish you a most peaceful and loving and joyful and curious Shabbat, and Shabbat Shalom, and sending prayers for our soldiers and for our hostages and for all of Israel. Shabbat Shalom.